Watch this and we're going to talk about it.
The OGs from yesteryear, they failed us. They failed us. They lied to us. They told us happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
They're the most disappointing generation that I've ever seen in my entire life. They said happy wife, happy life. They raised their daughters into being feminists. They lost control of their households. And then they gave us all of that same residual effects and all of those generational curses. And now we got to live with them and we got to fix what it is that they're dealing with. That's why you see a lot of guys saying, I don't want to be what my father was. Or my father was a drunk and that's why I don't drink anymore. Or my father wasn't there for me and that's why it is that I treat my kids so well. We trying to fix all of the stuff that they did, and then the next generation is going to be the recipients of our greatness if we go about doing it the right way. But the last generation is the ones that failed us. They was the most free generation to do what they wanted to do. They had all of the opportunity. They had the jobs. They had the benefits. They had the unions. They had every single thing that you can possibly have to be able to level up and become great and leave us a legacy, and they fumbled the bag. They fumbled everything. And you know what they gave us? They gave us some hoes. That's what they gave us.
I do understand what this black man is saying, but I really feel like he's speaking from a hurt place. Like, he's mad that he had to work so hard while others were probably born into a scenario where they had more of an opportunity. I don't know, but I don't feel like he's giving the past generations their due respect. They did the best they could with what they had. They did the best they could with newfound opportunity. You can't expect them to have it all figured out. So if they were the first generation who had all this freedom and all this access and all this opportunity, they still have to go through the process of learning and growing in this newfound reality. It was literally their first time around the block. And honestly, the younger generations are supposed to be smarter, are supposed to go further. They're supposed to capitalize on what the past generation have done. Take the meat and throw away the bones. Do what they did that did work, and don't do what they did that didn't work. But to sit there and just trash them like that, I don't think that's right. But as always, what are your thoughts? Like, share, follow for more. And if you watch from YouTube, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But until next time, stay dangerous.